If everything in your life starts strong but fades fast, then you're not inconsistent, you're early. So tonight we're talking about why your life feels flat, even when you're doing everything right. It's why you start strong but don't finish strong. It's why things feel good in the beginning and then slowly lose their impact. And by the end of this, you're going to realize you didn't lose the feeling, rather, you used it too early. And I know this because I didn't fall off. I was just burning the feeling way too early. And nothing for me was changing on the outside. I just couldn't recreate what I spent way too fast. So let's slow that down. Because if something felt powerful in the beginning, but you couldn't sustain it, then clearly the issue isn't effort, rather it's structure. So here's your failure mode for this evening. Where in your life did you experience something too fast and now you're chasing it instead of building it? It's Black Book time. Here's Black Book 1, the reward saturation law. Now you think you lost the feeling. Didn't. You exhausted it. So here's the law. When reward is consumed too early, motivation collapses before momentum forms. You see, your brain responds to reward through anticipation and contrast. So when you front load pleasure, overconsume early, remove the buildup, you eliminate anticipation. And without anticipation, the experience loses depth. So consequently, you don't just lose excitement, you lose drive. Because your brain already feels like we've got what we wanted, even if you didn't. So now your system stops pushing because it thinks the reward already happened. And if you keep front loading reward, you will start everything strong and finish nothing with intensity. So let me ask you, where are you giving yourself the reward before you've actually built the result? Think about it like this. If your best moments always happen at the beginning, then your system isn't broken. Your timing is. Here's Black Book 2, the progressive density principle. The problem isn't what you are doing, it's when you are experiencing it. So here's the law. Fulfillment increases when reward is structured to intensify over time. So when you space reward, you build anticipation, you increase contrast, you amplify impact. That is why a system that starts simple and ends rich feels better than one that peaks early and then fades. So consequently, if you structure your life to get better as you go, then you don't need motivation. Momentum carries you. Said a bit differently. If your life improves as it unfolds, then your identity stabilizes instead of chasing peaks. You see, if you learn to delay and distribute reward, your life will feel more fulfilling without changing your circumstances. So let me ask you, what would happen if your best moments weren't at the beginning, but rather at the end? Because see, you're not burnt out. You're just experiencing everything too fast. So now let's bring this into your life. Because at this point, you already know if this applies to you. And not intellectually, but in your body. So before we talk about what to do, let's talk about what this actually feels like when it's happening in real life, real world, real time, right now. Everything leading to this point should reveal why your routines don't stick, why your disciplines fade, why your relationships lose intensity, because you consume everything like it's all available right now. You don't build toward anything, you experience it immediately and then wonder why there's nothing left. But when you structure your life differently, when you space the reward, when you hold something back, when you let it build, you don't chase the feeling. The feeling finds you. So Tuesday looks like this. It's Tuesday afternoon. You already did the hard part. You showed up, you worked, you stayed on track. And now you reach for something small. Maybe your phone, a snack, a break that turns into something longer. And in that moment, it feels good, instant, easy, dare I say, earned. But later, when you go back to finish, it's gone. That edge that you had, that focus that you had, that energy you had earlier, it just doesn't hit the same. And now you're sitting there all alone thinking to yourself, damn, why can't I get back into it? But you already know the answer. You felt it too soon, and it got late early. So now here's the part we don't say out loud. If you keep doing that, you won't just lose momentum. You'll start distrusting yourself, because every time you touch the reward early, you train your system to peak too soon. So now nothing feels worth finishing because the best part already happened. And over time, you don't lose discipline. You lose depth. So pause with me here for a moment. Let's bring this thing down to street level. Let's open our deeper reflection window. And as always, let's keep it direct and without judgment. Here we go. Think about how you experience things in your life. Not what you do when you feel it. The excitement, the satisfaction, the reward. Does it come at the end or right away? Because see, most people don't lack discipline, they lack timing. They experience everything early and then wonder why nothing lasts. So sit with that for a second and let me ask you, where in your life are you touching the reward too soon? And how often does that leave you with nothing to build toward? And when you're ready, only when you're ready, let's bring this down to something you can use. Because fulfillment doesn't disappear, it gets mistimed. So you can keep consuming your life early, or you can learn to build toward it. So let's take control of the timing, because it's time to do what we do. And what we do is to do you. So let's do you, and let's do you together. 5 moves, 1 consciousness, faith meets functionality. We start with disrupt. Catch the reach, not the habit later, the moment your hand moves. You finish something, and your instinct is something like, let me check this real quick. Let me grab something, or let me take a quick break. That is it. That's the early reward. Pause right there and disrupt that noise. Then you want to own it. Say it clean to yourself. I'm about to use the feeling too early. No story, no justification, just awareness of what's happening in real time. Own that for yourself. Then you want to yield. Now, this is crucial. Don't miss this point. Don't kill the urge. Just don't act on it yet. Let it sit for a minute. Stay in the work. Stay in the moment. Let the reward wait. You'll be all right. Then you want to observe. Now feel the difference. There's tension, a little pull, a little discomfort. Let me be clear. That's not a problem. That's the build. That's what you've been skipping. Then you want to unleash. Now finish, then reward. Not halfway through, not early, after. And notice how it hits different. It's deeper, cleaner, more earned. That's what you've been missing. And that is how you bring you back. That is how you bring God back. Those are your 5 moves. That's your one consciousness. My beautiful community of influencers, in our final moments together, remember this. Fulfillment isn't about having more. It's about when you experience what you already have. Because when timing is right, even small things hit deeper. So to God, the source, the infinite, we return to rhythm, not rushed, not consumed early, but built. So BYB, bring you back. BGB, bring God back. Because you own it or be owned by it. You either run the system or the system runs you. Change your mind, change your life. I am who I say I am. Do you and stay rich.